of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Roberto Carlos, and that could set him on his way. Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Punched away. It's gone for a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shot a goal! Pirlo. And that has put paid to that. Oh, delightful ball. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pirlo. Lovely passing, and the shot! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's a nicely measured pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's running through, tries a shot! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
The goal scorer after 42 minutes is number 10.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Serginho. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Botafogo couldn't really...
He's having a go! Great strike, the test for the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Can he finish? And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Botafogo are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Mbappe, he's one-on-one, he's got the shot away! And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta getting this one clear. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rummenigge, Mbappe, great hit! And he hits the net!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Rummenigge. And it's De Bruyne. Forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
So we've reached the hour mark. Lahm. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos. Well, they've got it again. Messi. And he's intervened well there. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Strong running down that left flank. Short changes him with that pass. Cannavaro. Davids. Pirlo. Serginho. He's looking to set free a runner. He's big chance! What? He's had a shot! Goal! And he is just ripping it up! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Botafogo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Oh, what a climb! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback? Davids. Oh, red. Nice interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Pinches it off him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice bit of trickery. He's shifting through the gears here. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Maldini is flagged offside. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne fiddles it through, and he welcomes it in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, smashing header! And he gets rid in a hurry. De Bruyne. He's got away. Nesta does well to get it back. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
De Bruyne. He can run onto that. He might be in here, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out, big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the number on the board is 3. Rummenigge. And that is expertly dealt with. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Hello, attendees.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Veron powering forward here. Owns beyond the... And the shots! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Botafogo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Saliba. Veron. Vieira. Timber. And it's Vieira. Hoisted in. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Vieira. Veron. Pull it. Pull it. Veron. Pass is just off target. Threads one in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Veron. And he cuts out the supply.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a nicely weighted pass. He can run onto that. And they've got a throw. Messi gets his pass away. Beckenbauer. Here's Beckenbauer. Batistuta. He might be in here. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, great! Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And smartly reclaimed. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Belletti. Well timed, excellent interception. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort. Timber.
Botafogo are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Khan catches it safely. Pirlo. He's through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Pirlo.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Baron. That's good running with the ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's going for goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Ronaldinho. Belletti. Plays a delicate ball.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's running through. Veron. Bullet. Batistuta is onto this. Cruyff. Well read. And the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Ronaldinho. That was good alertness. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Veron. He rises! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Has a shot! Bullet. Veron. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's beaten the last... Bullet! No, not quite.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Belletti. Cruyff. And it's Pirlo. Clips it so gently. Belletti. Veron. Ronaldinho. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the finish! It's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
But pour l'équipe de Botafogo. Après 71 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10.
So is this the start of a comeback? Good spot, he's seen the run. Veron. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to dink it in. Oh, that's a key interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball if he can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's there to belt it away. And here's Veron. Pull it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Now Timber. Veron. Now Timber. Rijkaard. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's good play. Showing great feet there. And here's Ronaldinho. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's been shifted off it. 2 minutes to be added on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alaba. Fires from distance. Oh, a very decent attempt. That's at the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Botafogo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Serginho. Owen. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy, for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Maradona, great defending, strong and determined.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff, Pirlo. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pirlo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
And it's played forward. And he's intervened well there. Botafogo replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
can he finish? And he's following up. Goal! Barcelona! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, played right into his path. He's got to be in. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Serginho. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Hops for safety. And Serginho. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. And Owen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days.
Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cruyff. And it's Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. That looks a good ball through. Maradona. Now it's Maradona. Owen. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos!
Botafogo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
A real chance if he can get through. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Neymar with the short one. That is good strength. Serginho. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. He's onside. He's got away. Decent hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. And he's picked out the run. Maradona. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yep.
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of question.
Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he's bustling through, and the shot! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Botafogo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Owen! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pirlo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Maradona. And he's had it nicked away. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. There's the hit! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Botafogo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Spread neatly. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. And the counter is on. And he cuts out the supply. 75 minutes played. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now there's a fine ball. Now the finish! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Maradona. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Serginho. That has not gone well. Maradona. Good read, needed to be. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckenbauer, he won't be happy with that one. Owen. And he thumps it clear. Throw in. Neymar looking to get on the end of this.
Hi.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Botafogo have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What's up, bro?
I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all...
Thanks for watching. Cool. Which one do you think I should get? Kaka or Rooney? Let me see you team. Which area do you need player? What do you think? Midfield definitely. Yes, the midfield. But Kaka is top player. Go for Paul Schoolers. That's not bad idea. Give him some pace. Reduce some passing. Make the passing to 90 only. Nisei. Can you play with 4222 formation? I tried before, it didn't work. This one is the one is working for now. K.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers.
As for me, I play this game on mobile, but I like the console as well.
In with the challenge.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Botafogo with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
That's a nicely measured pass. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played out wide. Cruyff tries to clear. Gets a good foot in there. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. Wilshere. Iniesta. Played back in. He's got the shot away! Iniesta finds himself offside. Neymar. And it's Wilshere. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
First quarter of an hour gone. Gently done. Iniesta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. David Villa. Great defending, strong and determined. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's gone looking for safety. Pirlo is flagged offside. Cruyff. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Van der Vaart. Nice physical challenge. And it's Pirlo. And he's cut it out. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Cafu. And he goes cross-field. Costa Curta. And Puyol. David Villa. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's been won straight back. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's there to retrieve it. Cruyff is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one. Roberto Crossbar comes to the rescue. He went for the curler.
Oh, and the keeper didn't have that coverage, you know. He can start breathing again now, I think.
Oh, good-looking ball. And that has left him in a heap. David Villa. Now it's Iniesta. Fiddles it through. Now there's a fine ball. And that has been knocked clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pirlo. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that was vital. Pirlo. Cruyff. Pirlo. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. David Villa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. David Villa. And he was alert to it. Messi. That is good alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Looks for the finish. Iniesta.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's having a go. And the ball's come loose here. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff. Spread out to the left. He's played him through. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pulls it back. Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Van der Vaart running with the ball. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pirlo deals with that comfortably. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. David Villa. He has found the way through. Wilshere. And the finish! Goal! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
He's tried one! Another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Cambio en Boca Juniors.
Number 2 then.
Número 3. Número 17. Entran
Guardiola
número
gets it
22,
clear.
número 6, número 8. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Boca Juniors clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Botafogo are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to...
You need to change a logo.
They'll get clinical.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 13. Número 18.
Changed.
Número 24.
Not the most accurate pass.
Número 10. Cambio.
Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no...
Has a look, and it's hit the woodwork and out! Botafogo will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's been shifted off it. He's had it taken off him. Out to the right. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu gets rid without sophistication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Oh, it's Pirlo. Roberto Carlos.
There they go, punting again.
Zico. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Forlan. Out to the left it goes. Now the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
You do not have a good DMF?
Wriggles his way through. He's found the way through. But he stands tall, impenetrable. Musiala, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, super find. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Oh, perfectly measured that. Maradona! Oh, taken with style. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned.
If you do not, try Zakaria.
And that is as far as it goes. Botafogo perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause.
go back to seeing some good GP players. I just got Paul Scholes. I know some good players that you can buy with GP.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible.
Like who?
There is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He's picked his way through. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Great hit! And he's following up!
Botafogo have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to... It's Son Heung-min! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, that's ambitious. Great effort, but no way through. And it's Messi. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. White. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found him in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. Shot at goal!
Have you tried Van Dijk?
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind are simply
Not yet.
collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very...
Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He won't be happy with that one. Petit. Oh, it's come loose. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pirlo chips it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pirlo! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Neymar, he is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though.
Try also Gertruda. He is a defensive fullback.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. It's Son Heung-min! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiola plays it short. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham, he's given it away. They get a throw in. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cruyff. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alaba.
Hi everybody. Waving hand flag, Clipperton Island.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. No way through.
He is a player from Netherlands. Very good.
Pirlo. Cruyff. And he's lost his man here. He's one-on-one.
WSP.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
White. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Spread neatly.
Flag, Clipperton Island rolling on the floor laughing.
Aims beyond the defence. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Botafogo come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Botafogo leading by one in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Griezmann, can he latch on to this? Griezmann, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Botafogo needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Nice physical challenge. Neymar, Son Heung-min, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Guardiola with the short one. That's good defending, very good defending. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. And it's Petit. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Played back in. Spread it left. Pirlo's cross. And the ball is out of play. Hakimi. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely worked. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Público presente na partida de
Roberto
hoje.
Carlos.
71.890
No, that's been intercepted.
espectadores.
Well, played right into Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And another try! And he gets rid in a hurry.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Cruyff. Petit. Guardiola.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the finish!
You need to retrain some players well.
Hakimi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Son Heung-min. And he's managed to get free. Son Heung-min! And he's taking no chances there. Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. This is the time you need that pace.
He's through, now is he in? Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And it's Messi. That's a throw. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Pirlo. Guardiola does well to get it back. Into the last 5 minutes. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the runner. And Messi! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Your defense, they are so sick.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest.
You should try his formation also.
Magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Things have got underway here pretty... It's one! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Has a go! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the set.
Can he put it away? He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Uruguay go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bebeto. Batistuta, great hit!
Your midfield is not well constructed.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Costa Corta. That's the throw. Pirlo. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Botafogo with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's certainly onside here. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams gets good distance on it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Rosicki. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found a way through.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was
Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Dida is there to clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pirlo. He's beaten the last man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's had a hit! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Uruguay upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
But can he finish? Cruyff. Botafogo are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He could be in here. And he's straight offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Hernandez with the delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Tries to dink it in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Now it's Bebeto. Cruyff. Pirlo. That looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Shapes to shoot!
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Roberto Carlos. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Real chance! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kimmich. Rosicki. Alaba gets a foot in here. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, he's found him in space. And he's taking no chances there. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's got away. It's Rosicki! Oh, that's magnificent! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Uruguay get themselves into the lead. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. That pass has been well intercepted. Botafogo really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Almost an hour gone. And he's managed to get rid.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 70.987
Quite squeezed that one through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Botafogo have got it back and they'll have another go. Chance!
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 11, camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18, camisa 23.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's picked out the run. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Cafu gets it away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta. Shot a goal! Pirlo. Great defending, strong and determined. Bebeto. And he's there to retrieve it. Batistuta! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
David Villa, Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, and the finish! It's a loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He's in here! Great chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Pirlo. Stoichkov, given the lift of his goal. Maradona! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's heaved it away. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, super find. David Villa. Decent hit! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Stoichkov. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Maradona. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get free.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hits one! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. And the shot! He has done it! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Botafogo have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Played into space out wide, and here's Forlan, and the finish! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Forlan! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Has another go. He's scored. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Driving forward. Baresi gets over and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. Pirlo. Conte. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Carlos is offering a right smile there.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's been taken short. That's Pirlo. Promising cross. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona in acres of space out wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Forlan. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pirlo. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, easy pickings there. He's away! Real chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. Ball is over the line. And it's Scholes. Conte. Nakata. Not the most accurate pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Muscular approach does pay off here. Griezmann. Nakata. He's found a way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pirlo has got himself a free kick. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Forlan. Maradona. Now that's well seen too. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Maradona. Oh, and he's through the middle. So much time. He's got the shot away! Conte. Griezmann. Can he get it through? Griezmann. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And we hit half-time. Botafogo come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Botafogo have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Conte. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beaten the last man. He's had a shot. Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. And that was asking just too much of him. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is a brilliant
Público
interception.
presente na partida de hoje.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Forlan is flagged offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, super find. Oh, great real chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Maradona. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 13, camisa 9.
Oh, he's found him in Forlan! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's had a hit! Musiala. And he's been shifted off it. Musiala with a definite fell there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Musiala. Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. Griezmann. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And they can counter here into the last 5 minutes. Scholes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, what a mistake! Busquets. He could be in here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Pirlo. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ford. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, there's the clearance. And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
In by Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's a sharp pass. And here's Van Basten, hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And he can clear it away.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves...
And the finish! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Botafogo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's been given away. He's played him through. There's the shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi. That's good vision. That is good alertness. Rudiger cuts it out. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Basten. Oh, can he put it away? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that's well seen too. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Adams gets across to intercept that. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi.
Such good technique.
Referee has just said play on. Now he's off and running. In with the challenge. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Messi. De Bruyne, he's had a shot! Bellingham. Great ball, big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Heads it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game. Botafogo are looking to go forward now.
That's going in strongly.
Shifted upfield. Just eases him off the ball. De Bruyne has a go! And again, he's scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And Messi! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal. Van Basten! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Adams calmly anticipates. White. Adams. Messi chasing after it. Puyol kept. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Good night.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's a good run down the left. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham. Oh, that's delightful. That's good play. And it's De Bruyne. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Botafogo get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
White.
The attendance for this match
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Van Basten. Real chance! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Chance for the header! Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's good running with the ball. Triol makes the interception. And he's found a way past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in plenty of space here. Messi is onto it in a flash. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. Looking for the runner. And back to the keeper they go. He could be in here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Alexander-Arnold did well to stay calm there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Well, nicely intercepted. White. And that could set him on his way. Keeper's ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bayer Leverkusen have it back and can go again. He's had a hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Botafogo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Clinical. And he's had a hit! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Botafogo have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.